Okay, so good morning. So our next lesson for today is about motion. Okay, motion descriptors. From the title, what is or what will be our concentration? Ano ba yung descriptors na yan? What is the meaning of descriptors? Anyone? What is the meaning of descriptors? Ay na, malida ang moon. Descriptors means okay.
Sir, to identify something.
Yes, so identify. So we will identify motion. We will define motion. Okay, we will find the meaning of motion. Okay, so ano nga ba yung motion na yan? Okay, let's just first answer this question. Why motorcycles and tricycles are the main modes of transportation in the Philippines? Bakit kaya? Bakit sa dinami-dami ng mga vehicles natin is mas madaling gamitin ang motorcycle at tricycle? Bakit kaya? Why not jeep? Why not car? Why not truck? Sige nga. I need to hear your thoughts. Why is it motorcycles and tricycles are the main mode of transportation in the Philippines?
Mas mura po yung price niya kumpara po sa mga jeep and cars po.
Okay, that's one. It's cheaper. Very good, Angel. What else? Okay, let us concentrate in the word motion. Sige nga. Inaasid ako. How about motion? How about in motion? Okay, in junior high school, ang motion I think is from grade 7. Pero pinaka mahirap sa part ng grade 9, I think. Tama ba? Grade 9 or grade 10? Come on! Okay, let's compare motorcycle sa jeep. For example, dadaan ka sa isang or sa EDSA. Okay, sa EDSA, 'di ba sa EDSA traffic? Tama? So ano ang mas madaling makatawid? Is it the jeep or the motorcycle? Motorcycle, 'di ba? So ibig sabihin, mas madaling gamitin yung mga mas maliliit na vehicles kaysa sa mga mas malalaki in terms of motion. For example, nagmamadali ka. Tama? Tapos ang gamit mo, Montero, o di ba? Social Montero talaga. Pero traffic. So instead of using the Montero, you just use your motorcycle. Di ba? Para mas mabilis makapunta sa iyong pupuntahan. Okay? So in terms of motion, one of the advantages that might convince someone to buy a motorcycle is that it can pass through small spaces or narrow spaces. Tama? During heavy traffic, congestion in the cities. Okay? So mas madali siyang gamitin in terms of transportation kapag alam mong traffic sa lugar ninyo. Kapag alam mo namang hindi traffic sa lugar ninyo, mas mabilis pa rin yung car. Okay? So it depends on the situation. But in terms of cities, and cities are, or it involves traffic or heavy traffic, so mas madaling gamitin yung motorcycle. So in terms of motion, mas madali siyang gamitin, or mas mabilis siya makapunta sa ating pupuntahan. Okay? With this in mind, let us try to define what is a motion. Sige nga. Based on the motorcycle that we did, that we discussed, okay? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng motion?
Yung paggalaw po ng isang bagay.
Okay, paggalaw ng isang bagay. So, movement. Tama? Sige, meron tayong isang clue. Movement. Ano pa yung ibang pwede natin ilagay? Movement.
Yung speed ng pag-move.
Speed. Ay, ang dami Okay, change ko muna yung video ko ha. Muna tayo dito sa ating board. Okay, so meron tayong speed.
The range of motion.
Movement.
Time.
Time. Ano yung sabi ni Mark?
Range of motion po.
Range. Aha. Ano pa yung mga words related to this one?
Velocity.
Velocity. Diyan, papasok na lahat, di ba?
Acceleration.
Acceleration. O, mga ganyan.
Distance.
Acceleration.
Meron
Distance. Ano pa? Wala na? May isip? Okay, so those are the words. Displacement. O, di ba? Displacement. So those are the words related to motion. Okay? Now let us define what motion is. Okay? What are the motion descriptors? Again, when we say descriptors, that is definition or finding the meaning or finding the facts about motion. So these are just the objectives. Ayan, define motion, enumerate the different motion descriptors, describe velocity and acceleration, explain the relative nature of motion. Ayan. How can we say that an object is moving? Sige nga. For example, this. Yung marker, itong marker na yan. Paano mo sasabihin ito ay gumagalaw? Wala naman siyang buhay, di ba? So, paano siya gagalaw? Sige nga. Can I try to explain that? Imagine a ball. For example, yung soccer or football. Paano gagalaw yung football?
May force.
May force galing saan?
Like,
May force galing saan?
sa tao. Oh my
Sa
God.
tao. That's correct. Okay?
Pwede rin naman hinangin.
Pwede namang hinangin. Correct.
True.
That's natural, tawag doon no, parang yung environment mismo ang nagkuhan. Ano pa? How can we say that an object is moving? It's because of the person involved, environment involved, or what? Pwede namang sinipa ng kabayo, di ba? Ginalaw ng aso. O, di ba? Tinadyakan ng pusa. Mga ganyan, o, di ba? So, an object is moved. For example, this one, consider the soccer ball kicked by a soccer player. Itong batang to. Okay? The ball moves because the soccer player kick it. Tama? Gagalaw yung bola kasi tinadyakan talaga. Ang tamang term doon, sinipa. Tama? Sinipa nung bata. Okay? So the ball changed position from the soccer player's initial position to a target position or the goal. So meron tayong two terms here. We have initial position and the target position. Okay? So itong dalawang to is important kasi ito yung gagamitin nating mga terms sa mga susunod na mga pages. Okay? So gagalaw siya if a person move the thing. Okay? Is it either sinipa ba niya, binato ba niya, okay? Any terms of movement, okay? Doon gagalaw yung mga things. Okay? So motion is defined as the change of position. Okay? So sa lahat ng mga to, it involves change of position. Okay? Speed, movement, time, range, velocity, acceleration, distance, and displacement. Those are all observed here in motion. Okay? So change of position of an object in a specific span of time relative to an observer. What do we mean by observer? Ano ba yung observer na yan? Sino ba yan? Sino ang observer? Tayo ba yan? Hello? Anybody home? Observer. Ibig sabihin may mata. So, yung mga tao. Okay? It depends on the observer. Kasi merong part, or for example, magkaiba kayo ng lugar. Okay? So, iba yung nakikita nung nasa ibang lugar sa nakikita mo. Okay? For example, there's a race. Magkaiba kayo ng position nung taong isa. So, para sa kanya, mabagal yung kotse, pero sa mabilis. Okay? So, gano'n. So, it depends on the observer, yung motion na yan. So, change of position. Motion requires position and time. Ayan. So, meron tayong dalawang position. Yung kaninang dalawang terms, we have the initial position and the target or the final position. Okay? So, those are the two positions. And of course, the time. Gaano ba yan kabilis? Okay? Mas mabilis. Is it only 1 second? Only 2 seconds? Nasa target position na ba siya agad? Okay? So it depends on the motion itself. Okay? So, the symbol for time is T, small letter T. Take note of that one kasi we will use these letters or symbols para mag-solve ng mga bagay-bagay later. Okay? So we have the time, small letter T, initial position, okay, we have the X, and then meron tayong 0 sa ilalim. Or we can call this X sub 0. Okay? And for our final position, we have the X, and then meron tayong F sa ilalim. So X sub F. Initial position, X sub 0. Final position, X sub F. Time, small letter T. Okay? So those are the required things para malaman natin na yung isang bagay ay merong motion. It must have position and time. Okay. Now, kalkalin natin yung nasa loob ng position tsaka time na yan. So, ano ba yung mga pwede nating malaman doon? Itong mga to ba, na-take note nyo na? Sige, mukhang hindi kayo salita eh. Okay. Let us now discuss the quantities that describe motion. Ano ba yung mga quantities na yan? Okay? The first one is the time. When we say quantity, that is a number. Tama? So it requires the time. It is a quantity that describes when an event took place. It is a necessary parameter to describe and to observe changes in a specific space. Okay, it is measured in terms of seconds. Take note of this. It's seconds. Okay? So if we, or if the problem talks about hours, we need to convert hours to seconds. Kasi sabi dito, in terms of seconds. Okay? Our answer is always seconds, not hour or minute. Right? So time describes when an event took place. So, gaano ba kabilis yung motion na yan? So, that's the meaning of time. Okay? For example, yung mga nagre-race. Di ba kapag tawag doon yung track and field, they are recording the time, di ba? Para kung meron makabit ng record ng mga mas mabilis pa sa kanila nung unang panahon. So they are recording those. That time. Okay, so that is the first quantity which describes motion. Okay. Another one or another thing are this one, we have distance and displacement. If you will observe this one, magkaiba sila, tama? So when we say distance, it describes how far an object has traveled. Okay? However, this is just similar from displacement, pero ang kanilang difference, this one is the length and direction of the line that connects the initial position to the final position. For example, we have here, we have a house here. We also have another house and another house. So this will be your initial position and your final position. Or ito yung target na house mo, nananakawan mo, ganon. Okay, so when we say distance, we need to calculate the distance from the first house to the second house. For example, 5 kilometers. And from the second house to the third house is another 3 kilometers. Okay, so the distance is 8 kilometers. So pinag-add ko lang yung dalawa. Okay? It's because you need to calculate kung gaano kalayo yung iyong lalakaran from your house to your target na house. That is the distance. When we say displacement, we will just connect, okay, the initial position and the final position. So initial to final. So we will just answer this one, or we will just measure this one. That is the displacement. Okay? So type of quantity, we have the distance as a scalar and the displacement as vector. Ano ibig sabihin ng vector ulit? What is a vector again? Anyone? What is a vector?
With magnitude and direction.
Yes, it involves direction. Correct. Anong symbol ng vector? Anong symbol ng vector? Ha? Andito na siya sa baba. Ayan na siya. A ni letter. Okay, A ni letter na merong arrow sa taas. That is the vector or the displacement. Okay? And the symbol for distance is any letter without an arrow. And their SI unit is always meter. Okay, so yung dito ginamit ko dito kilometer. But the SI unit, it must be meters. Okay, so we have now 3. We have time, distance, and displacement. So ano pa yung mga ibang quantity na nasa loob ng motion? Okay, these are the facts. Distance is always greater than or equal to displacement. Hindi pwedeng mas maikli ang distance sa displacement. Okay? It's either mas mahaba yung distance or equal siya sa displacement. So, paano magiging equal yung distance sa displacement? So, I have here some directions. Yung distance natin is this. Tama? Ito yung distance. Correct? Ang displacement natin is this. Ayan. So, paano magiging equal yung dalawa? Okay? If the object in motion travels towards one direction only and does not go back to its original position. What's the meaning of that one? If we have 3, so nasa straight line lang siya. So, if we have a straight line, we can say that distance and displacement are equal. Okay? Kasi ang distance, you will travel from the first, second, and then third. Correct? And displacement is the line connecting the initial and the final. So they are equal. So if we have a straight direction or motion, okay, travel towards one direction, sabi dito, we have distance and displacement as equal or the same. Okay? But normally, distance is always greater or equal to displacement. Okay? Take note of those. Let's try to find this one. The skater moves from A to B, B to C, and finally, C to D. Okay. Gawa muna ako ng arrow. So, unahin natin yung A to B. This is A. Tama, this is A. This is B. Gawa tayo ng arrow kasi kailangan natin to. So, ito yung last. So, dito tayo dapat maglagay. So, we have A to B. What is the distance from A to B? Anyone? Distance na pinag-uusapan natin. That's easy. Anyone? What will be the distance between A and B?
180 meter.
180 meters. Okay. Now, next, B to C. Asan si C? Ito daw si C. So I will cover this just like this. We will draw that. Okay, now how about the distance from B to C? Come on, see the figure. Wala na tayong given dyan sa baba.
$140.
140, correct. Yung iba nakakasunod ba sa ginagawa namin ni Sheila? I know. From here up to here is 100 plus 40. That's why 140. Okay? And from here to here is 40 plus 100 plus 40. That's why we have 180. Last one. From C to D. From C to D. What will be the distance?
100.
100. Very good. Now, the question is, remember those numbers, okay? Ay, ba't ko na ni-reveal? What will be the final distance from A to D? What do you think? What will be the final distance? What will be the final distance? Hello?
420 po.
420. Let's check. Let's check Angel's answer. Charan! Okay. So the distance covered by the skater is 420 meters. So we can say that to find the distance, okay, we will just add all the necessary distances among each thing or among its position. Okay, so distance is equal to the total length traveled by an object. So ipa-plus-plus lang natin sila. Okay, so 180 plus 140, that will be 320. 320 plus 100 is 420 meters. Ang dali, di ba? That is the distance. Okay, next. How about its displacement? Si displacement kaya. Remember, displacement is a vector. So from initial, I will change the color. Color green. Okay. From initial to the final position here. So what will be this? This is the
140.
displacement. 140. Kasi nakita mo yung sagot ko, ano?
Hala.
Why? I'm just only kidding. Why 140 meters? See the formula. See, we have a vector sign here. That is the displacement. 140 meters minus 0 meter. Bakit kaya 140? Bakit kaya 0? Paano kayo nakuha yan? Bakit ginawa lang siyang AD? Okay, let's find this one. In general, displacement can be calculated using the equation below. Final position minus the initial position. Okay, let's see for that one. What will be the tawag dito? Final position natin? Dito, di ba? Correct? Tama ba? Hello? Kasi ito yung tapat ni D. Tama? So this will be the final position. X of F or X sub F. And our initial. So saan siya nagsimula? It's here. So we have X sub 0. Now, since sa initial natin, gumalaw ba siya? Gumalaw na ba siya sa initial? Meron na ba siyang distance? Wala pa, di ba? So we have 0 meter. And for our final, what will be the distance now na na-cover niya sa final position?
140.
140. Okay. So, using the formula, we have final position minus initial position. So we have 140 meters, that will be the final position, minus the initial position, which is 0. So we have 140 meters minus 0 meter equals 140 meters. That is how to solve for the displacement. Okay? So magkaiba sila ha. Sa distance, we will just add everything. Okay? For the displacement, we will just minus the initial displacement, final position subtracted by its initial position. Okay? Next two descriptors or next two quantities. Tapos na tayo sa time, distance, and displacement. We will move on to speed and velocity. Di ba kapag sinabing speed, automatic may velocity na yan. Pag sinabing distance, automatic may displacement yan. Okay? So they are partners. So these are quantities that combine the concept of time and space. Ano ba yung space na yan? Kung na ba yan? Nasa outer space na ba yan? Pag sinabing space. Space is somewhat similar to distance. Okay? Kumbaga, kunyari, nag-away kayo ng boyfriend mo, parang ganon. Ano in some space, di ba? Pero hindi naman nila alam kung ano yung space. Di ba? Okay, so this is the meaning of the space. Yun yung pinaka, tawag dito, shortcut na description. Ano yung space na yan? Kumbaga, meron na siyang distance sa isa't isa. Okay? So these are quantities that combine the concept of time and space. Speed is the rate of change in position. Diba? It can be noted as V or S and has a unit of a meter per second or meter second -1 kasi nasa ilalim si S. But normally we are using this. Ay, Maricar, Diyos ko, anak, 2 minutes na lang, pumasok ka pa. Okay, so we have here, speed is the rate of change in position, and it can be noted as V or S, and has a unit of M per S. Okay? Ito yung pinaka-definition. Velocity, on the other hand, is the rate of change in position also with respect, okay, meron lang siyang katugtong, with respect to a reference point. Okay? So yung speed, will just concentrating doon sa bilis. So, gaano kabilis? Meter per second. When we say velocity, we are also talking about the speed, but gaano siya kabilis mula doon sa kanyang reference point. Okay, so that is the main difference. Yung speed, bilis lang. Gaano kabilis? Per second. Yung velocity, we will also calculating the distance. Eh, gaano siya kabilis mula dito sa reference point hanggang sa goal niya. Okay? Did you get it? We only have less than a minute. Okay, so kapag ito natapos, yung 1 minutong yan, I will send another link para magkaroon pa tayo ng pangalawang time. Okay? Kasi we need to discuss all of these motion descriptors bago tayo pumunta sa mga solutions or sa mga problem solving. Okay? So I will stop sharing first and then I will stop recording this and I will send the link to our GC and then pasok kayo agad. Okay? So end ko muna to.